Okay, guys, and welcome back. So, the king has joined the crusade. It's been a couple of turns. He's made his way, or is making his way through France. We did find a few crusader-type units. We filled out his cavalry, and we found some crusader sergeants as well. Now, there are these pilgrims, which are not only a really bad unit, but I'm sitting here reading the description like, wait, are these just random civilians that are just like following the army on crusade and they're just getting like caught in a battle? That's kind of like if you were to deliberately recruit these, it's like, all right, here's some cannon fodder to throw at the enemy to absorb archer fire intended for your actual soldiers. It's a little cruel. It's a little kind of evil, in my opinion. But anyway, the Crusader Sergeants are actually quite good. They have the same like attack as like the Spear and Town Militia and the Levy Spearmen, but they have like double the armor. Or double the defense, I should say. Actually, how is their armor value in comparison to, let's see, Levy Spearmen? These guys technically have 0 armor. Well, I guess that would make up the difference, wouldn't they? I guess that's why they're,
Hail, my king.
I guess that's why they're sergeants. There actually are some mercenary spearmen who are like the exact same stats, and they kind of look the same, actually. But I don't know if mercenaries, like non-crusader mercenaries, I mean, actually you have to pay their upkeep or not. Because once you join the crusade, you see these guys' upkeep are all 0. And for the crusader mercenaries that I recruited, it's also just 0. Upkeep is 0. So this army is free right now as they're marching their way towards Cairo. But anyway, yes, so we've got Edward of Oxford here, who is busy recruiting a new army. I think I mentioned that last time. The French aren't really doing anything. It looks like they might be building up their forces, or they're just kind of annoyed that there's an enemy army just kind of running through their territory, but you'll just have to deal with it, frankly. Now, here's what we're going to do this turn. I'm going to try and attack this force here and see if we can draw them out into an open field battle. We probably won't like kill them all and be able to just like take Dublin without a fight, but if we can eliminate like the vast majority of them and make the siege easier, that would be nice. They do just have a really small little palisade too, so we don't need to worry about like those wooden walls that we'll have to fight over and have all of our siege equipment just burnt over. Anyway, there's also a possibility that they'll just retreat right into Dublin this turn, so... All right, anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can get a battle going. We can! And, really? The balance of power is even? I guess technically the town militia do have, like, the same attack as the levy and spear militia, and the same, like, defense and everything. These guys are slightly better, but they're, you know, suffering quite a bit. I guess it's a fairer fight than I would like it to be. I don't like the number of generals' bodyguards they have, to be honest, because those, as we've seen in the past, are actually really good units, and I've only got one of them myself. But anyway, let's get right into the battle.
I shall lead our forces into battle, my lord.
Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. That's a little unfortunate. Let's get these guys actually over here to kind of guard this flank a bit. The reinforcements are coming from over there. And their other army is coming from the front. Obviously, we've got our guys kind of arranged here. I did shorten the distance that we've got between the units here. Hopefully the archers will still be able to fire through here without too much difficulty, but at the same time, they won't be as big a target, I guess, for the enemy. Go ahead and form your skill thrum there, just to kind of present a bit of a defense to that flank over there. Yeah, our archers should be able to obliterate their archers pretty easily considering how small the unit is. I don't think... Did they have any archers over here? They do not. Right. So we'll just let the archers... actually, we'll put them in guard mode. We'll let them go ahead and fire a couple of shots at them as they come within range, but then the moment the infantry comes within range, we fire at them instead. In particular, I think we need to cause some casualties among the Highlanders. I think they have pretty weak armor, but pretty high attack, if I remember correctly. Hey, see, we basically eliminated those archers instantly. It looks like their reinforcements are kind of hanging back, and they're the garrison, so... Well, I guess them being the garrison doesn't really matter, because again, I'm sure there are going to be, like, survivors and stuff of this battle, and we'll have to besiege Dublin, but that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and say stop, and then they'll just fire at will. Hopefully kind of in between the various units here. See, are you guys going to fire directly into the general's bodyguard? Yes, excellent. And then these guys are firing at the militia there. These guys are moving forward, but very slowly, to be honest. Oh, hey, they seem to do a pretty good job, actually, against the general's bodyguard there. Of course, here comes another unit coming in. Okay, shoot at them. Yeesh, that spearman unit is kind of getting its butt kicked. Can you guys fire at those cavalry again? Here, you guys fire at them. Fire at them. Fire at them. Honestly, you guys aren't doing too much over here, so why don't you get over here? Okay, there, those 5 guys are attacking.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You guys fire into this group here. That wasn't the best charge, I have to admit. Hurry up, get over here.
Archers! Archers! Attack! Archers! Attack! Light cavalry! Attack!
Alright, let's get the general's bodyguard in there. Just to kind of help things along a bit. It looks like most of the enemy is actually retreating over here. See, you guys fire there, you guys fire there. Let's get this cavalry kind of over here now.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field.
Oh, and actually, I almost forgot. You guys get out over here. These are just our light cavalry. Okay, you guys get in there and help out. You guys kind of form up back here, to be honest, and we'll have the cavalry over here in the rear. But you guys fire here, and there, and there. Actually, all of you can fire. Excellent.
Pursue and run them down.
Let's get the general over here, too. So I think we'll need him to take out that bodyguard there. Oh, whoops. Stop! Actually, go ahead. Go in. Keep changing my mind because they keep, like, changing what they're doing. Alright, let's have these horsemen attack those town militia there. General's bodyguard, get over there. All of you, just get in there and kill him.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true.
Okay, let's tell the archers to stop firing now. To be honest, they're probably just going to... Whoops, what the heck? They're probably just firing into our own guys anyways.
The enemy king lies dead, slain by our gallant warriors. The enemy army flees the field.
Excellent. You guys kill them. Are these light cavalry? They are, so you guys should have no trouble catching the general's bodyguard, while we have the regular cavalry just kind of chase after the fleeing infantry here. Let's see, you guys can just come back. Yeah, it looks like the only enemy still on the battlefield are these guys right here, so... Okay, seriously, what are you guys doing? Get over there and chase them down. So I think, General, they said the general was dead. Yes, okay. In which case, that bodyguard is actually toast anyways. Let's see, was there... Oh, no, no, not that. This. Yeah, okay. It's basically just the that bodyguard unit. And again, they'll be dead once, even if they aren't caught, which it looks like they're about to be. Might as well just sit here and watch the last couple of them go down. There they go.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
I don't know, I think some of my spearman units would disagree with that, especially this one here that's like down to 26 guys. Like, oh my gosh, they were coming from the front, and from the sides, and from the rear. They were coming from everywhere. Alright, let's see, casualties sustained. Yeah, that levy spearman got seriously obliterated, as did the two around it. That one aren't very good, but then the rest are, you know, low casualties. I think it was these, like, 3 spearman units who were, like, right here in the middle that took the brunt of the fighting. Excellent, excellent. Though, I've noticed something. Can I not see how well the enemy did? Can I not double-click on this? I mean, I don't think I really noticed in past battles, to be honest, but, yeah, the battle statistics screen only shows, like, your own troops. It doesn't show the enemies. And so you can't see how well an individual enemy unit did. Alright, well, anyways, let's take this back to the campaign map. Now, naturally, we actually don't want any of them getting back to, you know, or as few as possible, I should say, getting back to Dublin, so...
Such is the fate of all who oppose us.
Such is indeed the fate of all who oppose us. Oh, look at that. That is not a good garrison. How many battering rams can we make in a single turn? Good, excellent. All right, so now, cross your fingers. We just need the Pope to not issue a, you know, leave them alone mission by next turn. Oh, I can't build a watchtower here. Oh, that's because it's not my territory. It will be very soon. Okay, I am getting a bit ahead of myself. Okay, there's nothing over here, is there? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, good. So, the very next turn will be the end of Scotland, Pope willing. All right, but yeah, I think that's actually it for this turn. So I will let you guys go, and I will bring you back again as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, and welcome back. So, first things first, we've got Edward of Oxford here. His army is complete, and so they are going to go down to the ships, or ship, I should say, here, and just get dropped off right in France and start taking the fight to them. I think I'm actually going to leave Antwerp for now and focus on the French. In fact, maybe we'll go for Paris first, and then take out that rebel force there, and then whatever, or actually, Paris, this town here, and then maybe this rebel force here, just so that they're out of our territory, and just kind of keep moving through French territory. I mean, I guess mostly the reason is that I don't want to spend any of my troops on just a rebel force when we have, you know, a more serious enemy in France. But also, it looks like the Milanese actually hold this territory here, and so that rebel settlement there gives them another target that they could potentially go for, and hopefully ignore us. And of course, we have plenty of French settlements to take, so let's get right on that. In fact, I feel like I've almost been delaying too much on that. Because the Pope is getting up there in years, and I think, oh, they're not excommunicated anymore. Oh, wait, no, they are excommunicated still. But his approval of them has gone up a bit. So once he dies, though, I believe they are no longer excommunicated, and so whoever the next Pope is going to... you know, probably tell us to leave them alone, like he was telling, like Pope Gregory was telling us to leave the Scots alone. And so we want to take as much French territory as we can before that happens, though it does kind of seem inevitable that it will happen eventually. So yes, the king is moving his way through France, which even at double speed is surprisingly slow. Well, not surprisingly. There are no roads here that the route that he's been taking, so... I mean, he can't really go from settlement to settlement, because obviously that would just be a delay, so I guess that's kind of why. Like, in fact, I bet you it would be fast... No, actually, I guess it wouldn't be faster if we went that way, because there's probably no road coming south here. But it doesn't matter, we'll be there in 2 turns. We'll recruit some ships. Looks like we'll have a couple of ships that we can recruit. That's not a lot, of course, and if we find like an enemy fleet, they could probably pretty easily sink us. So what I might do is have him periodically stop on land to see if we can grab another ship or 2. Yeah, we might piss off some of these factions, whoever owns these territories here, but hopefully just a quick jump on and jump off won't be seen as like a huge diplomatic problem. Yes, we are a massive army, but, you know, we were just stopped, stretched our legs on the beach for a bit, and then left. I'm sure everything will be fine. Oh, I forgot to move those guys. Well, we'll move them later after the battle. Yes, Edward, I already mentioned, is going down south. And guess what? Guess what? I actually saw when the turn began, there was a message there from the Pope. Like, you could actually see it, like, in the card. It looks like the Pope. And I was like, oh no! He's issued a mission telling me to leave them alone! And then I click on it and it says, Cardinal's been promoted. And I was like, yes! But anyway, that's the battle we're going to fight this turn. It'll be extremely brief, of course, because, oh, dang it! Their bodyguards start regenerating even though, like, they're under siege. How annoying. How annoying! Okay, so let's see. This guy is Prince David, and this guy is Lulac Boyd. Wait a minute. Shouldn't one of them be the king, though? Like, this is the last Scottish this is the last of their settlements, right? And they don't have any armies, like, hiding around here. Or at least my spy can't seem to locate them. Surely one of these guys should be the king. Well, I guess if this guy's the prince, then this guy should be the king, right? Well, whatever. Yes. Let's get in there and take them out. We shall slaughter them, my lord. I mean, the bodyguards aren't huge, so, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but anyway. Oh, night attack. Oh, that gives them a star as well. You know what, we'll just hold... Well, no, actually, I wonder if he gets any useful traits if he fights, you know, night battles more often, because I remember in the remastered version of Rome 1, that seemed to happen, and I assume that would happen in the original Rome 1 as well. But anyway, let's just fight it out. Show no mercy. Okay, guys, and welcome back. So there's the center of the settlement over there. Our archers are firing on the generals now. I'm wondering if they're actually going to come down here. It looks like they are. Or they're going to go the entire opposite direction. One second. Basically, we broke down the gates and we lined up our troops in here, as you can see. Oops, you stay where you are. I was hoping they would actually come down the much more, I guess, obviously correct route. Oh, wait, are they? What are they going to do now? Here, you guys go here, go here. I guess why don't we have you guys form your skill from as well? I guess it's a good thing I did tell these guys to stand over here. Because we have our levy spearmen basically over here, and then we have the spear militia over here. Just to watch the back. Alright, it looks like the archers are still firing, and the general's thinking about coming out. Oh, he's giving it some serious thought now. Alright, let's have them switch targets then. We can fire at these guys now. We have our own general and his bodyguard over here too to kind of help out the levy spearmen. Actually, does he really need to help them out right now? Let's let them do some damage of their... Oh, actually, there's the general right there. You know what? Get in there. Let's just have at them. Why wait? Oh, because the other general is also coming over here. That's why I should have waited. Oh well.
Victory will be ours.
Okay, let's stop firing now, because they're kind of right on top of us here.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Oh, good.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Actually, you know what? Let's have them line up this way. That way the general will be over here on the left.
General's bodyguard! General's bodyguard!
Oh, now they're running away. Oh, no, they're sticking around.
General's bodyguard!
You know what? I think we could actually have these archers fire on them. At least the two front ones. I think the third and fourth unit may fire into their own guys, so let's not have them fire yet. Fighting to the death? What? Why can't they just route back to the center of the settlement? That's so weird. Normally a unit will only fight to the death if, you guys can fire now. They would only fight to the death if they were stuck in a position where they couldn't fight back. Or they couldn't retreat, I mean. Like if they were surrounded by enemy units or something like that. Actually, I think that is the only circumstance under which they would fight to the death. These guys definitely were not surrounded by enemy units. Like, I think they could have retreated at any moment, really. Alright, well, I guess we'll just let them go ahead and fire then for a bit. The Levy Spearmen did very well, just kind of holding them in place here. And actually, they probably killed a fair number of them themselves, to be honest. Are they gonna come back? They're coming back! But will they actually, like, make it back, or will they immediately start routing? Stop firing. Oh, are they gonna try and slip through there to attack the archers? Oh, nope. I mean, to be honest, yes, it kind of looked like they were, but here, you know what? Step forward. Just a bit. Make sure the archers are safe. Of course, that does mean the archers also can't really help them. Like if they start charging back over here again, the archers don't have a direct line of fire. Are we going to play like Ring Around the Rosie now, where the archers are going to like fire on the knights? They'll like kind of dance around here for a bit, but then they'll like try and attack again. Then they'll come back towards the center of the settlement, like immediately start routing basically. And then they'll come back again and again, backwards and forwards, over and over again. Okay, yep, those guys should be able to block them coming back. Alright, let's go ahead and speed this up. Just see if they start like moving out, then yeah, we'll put it back to regular speed. But we might as well just have the archers go ahead and use up all of their ammo. Weaken them a bit. They do have a lot of armor, so I'm not, and the peasant archers aren't exactly like really good archers anyway, so I'm not surprised that they're not just dying left and right. But at the same time, I'm hoping this does kind of lower their health a bit. To the point that like if we send in like the general's bodyguard, like he should be able to just immediately obliterate them with no real risk to himself. I mean, to be honest, let's face it, there's 4 of them. And we have a general and his bodyguard of 52, so it's not like there's any real chance of general himself being killed. But at the same time, we have arrows, so we might as well use them up. In fact, we only have 1 unit that can still fire. And there we go. All right, General. It is time for the final confrontation with Scotland, which will be a proper battle, knights versus knights. Let's see, let's get you guys just kind of move out of the way. Now we will have a nice honorable duel. 52 versus 4. I see no problems with this at all. Oh, also, you guys have been like filled with arrows. And then there was one. And then there was none.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I actually bet you we suffered very few casualties in that one. Okay, we lost 20. I assume those are mostly levy spearmen. Wait, we lost 6 archers? No, we lost 6, 7, 11 archers. How did we lose 11 archers? When did we lose 11 archers? Oh no, those are casualties inflicted. Ah! Casualties sustained is the column we are looking for. 3, 5... Did I do that in the last battle? Was I looking at casualties inflicted instead of casualties sustained? There's too many columns! Actually, I'm just not paying attention to the columns. That's the real problem here. Yeah, we didn't lose very much. And it was, yeah, basically just the levy spearmen. And we did lose a couple of the general's bodyguard. I actually didn't see them go down. I thought we didn't lose anyone, really, but... Alright, anyways, let's get back to the campaign map. Right now, we cannot let... Well, actually, we could try and let them go, couldn't we? Because this is their last settlement. So even if they, you know, pay up and get their troops back, they'll just, like, immediately become rebels. And that's a lot of money. I mean, they probably don't have the money to pay it. And, like, wouldn't anyways, because their faction's about to be destroyed. But, you know what? Let's just see what happens.
Scotland will...
Ransom rejected. kind of as expected, I guess. Again, I seriously doubt they had the money to pay.
Nothing can stop us, sire.
Either that, or maybe it's even scripted. Maybe it's even scripted that, like, if the faction's about to be destroyed, like, they won't just pay you for the troops back just so they could immediately turn rebel. Alright, but anyway, the populace looks happy to see us, and it's probably not a big population anyways, so let's just go ahead and occupy. Wow, what's all this? Dread. Oh! Huh. Oh, maybe... No, maybe this is... At first I thought maybe this had something to do with his decision to try and ransom them, but I think that's a neutral decision. Like, it doesn't give you chivalry or dread. I guess he just got this because I don't know, he won, so he gets dread. All right, so, oh, that's right, the Council of Nobles gave us a mission to take this settlement, and they've given us 4 units of mailed knights that we are going to immediately disband because they are expensive, and we're not... Oh, wait. No, we're not going to immediately disband them. At least not all of them, because we actually need them to fill out his army. See, look at Edward's army here. This, I want to actually turn Prince Tostig's army, Tostig, whatever, into an army like this. And so we actually are going to need some mailed knight units. So I think we'll disband maybe a couple of them, but not all of them. Oh, my relations have been worsened with a faction that has been destroyed. See? Destroyed. Oh dear, how horrific. And now he got +1 chivalry because he's fair in rule. So we got 1 dread for winning first, but then he's also very fair. So, you know, here's a bit of chivalry for him as well. Okay, sure. Sure. All right, but I think that's actually it for now. There's no other battles to fight here, so once again, I will bring you guys back as more of interest occurs.